Imagine a city where more than 8 million people wake up every single morning. A place where thousands of yellow taxis race through endless avenues, where dazzling lights never go out, and where dreams from every corner of the world come to life. Welcome to New York City. In the summer of 2026, billions of football fans will turn their eyes toward this incredible metropolis as the FIFA World Cup final takes place at MetLife Stadium, making the New York metropolitan area the center of the sporting universe. But here's the fascinating part. The World Cup is only one chapter in the story of this extraordinary city. New York is far more than America's largest city. It is the financial capital of the world, the birthplace of countless cultural movements, home to some of the tallest skyscrapers on Earth, a city where almost every street has appeared in a Hollywood blockbuster. Today, we're taking you on an unforgettable journey through the 10 most iconic places in New York, locations that attract more than 60 million visitors every year, and reveal why this city deserves to host the greatest football event on the planet. Stay with us until the very end, because our final destination is where the next FIFA World Cup champion will make history. Destination number 1. The Statue of Liberty. If there is one symbol that represents the United States, it is undoubtedly the Statue of Liberty. Standing more than 93 meters tall, this magnificent monument was gifted by France to the United States in 1886 as a symbol of freedom and friendship. In her right hand, Lady Liberty raises a torch that represents hope and enlightenment. In her left hand, she holds a tablet engraved with the date of America's Declaration of Independence, July 4, 1776. At her feet lie broken chains, reminding the world that freedom always triumphs over oppression. For millions of immigrants arriving in America over the past century, the Statue of Liberty was the very first sight they saw as their ships entered New York Harbor. To them, it wasn't simply a statue. It was a promise of opportunity, a promise of a better future. Today, it remains one of the most photographed landmarks anywhere in the world. Destination number 2. Times Square, often called the crossroads of the world. Times Square is unlike any other place on Earth. This is a place that truly never sleeps. Every day, hundreds of thousands of people walk through these famous streets. After sunset, gigantic LED billboards transform the area into an ocean of color and light. Some advertising screens here cost millions of dollars every year, making Times Square one of the most valuable advertising locations on the planet. Every New Year's Eve, over 1 million people gather here to watch the iconic ball drop celebration. Meanwhile, hundreds of millions more watch the event live on television around the world. During the FIFA World Cup 2026, Times Square is expected to become one of the world's biggest football fan zones, filled with supporters wearing jerseys from every nation, celebrating together beneath its legendary lights. Destination number 3. Central Park. Right in the heart of Manhattan lies an unexpected surprise, a massive green paradise surrounded by towering skyscrapers. Welcome to Central Park. Covering more than 3 square kilometers, Central Park is often called the green heart of New York City. More than 40 million people visit the park every year. Some come to jog, others ride bicycles. Families enjoy picnics on the grass. Musicians perform for crowds, artists paint portraits, and visitors simply relax while taking in the spectacular skyline. Central Park has appeared in more than 300 Hollywood films and television shows. Movies like Home Alone 2, The Avengers, Spider-Man, Elf, Night at the Museum, and countless others have used this incredible park as their backdrop. For New Yorkers, Central Park is much more than a public park. It is their backyard, their playground, their escape from the fast pace of city life. It is where nature and one of the world's busiest cities exist in perfect harmony. Destination number 4. Empire State Building. Towering above the Manhattan skyline stands one of the most recognizable buildings ever constructed. Welcome to the Empire State Building. Completed in 1931 during the Great Depression, this Art Deco masterpiece rises 381 meters, 1,250 feet to its roof and reaches 443 meters, 1,454 feet, including its iconic antenna. What makes this skyscraper even more astonishing is the speed at which it was built. Thousands of workers completed the entire structure in just 410 days, an engineering achievement that amazed the world. For nearly 40 years, it proudly held the title of the tallest building on Earth. But the Empire State Building is more than a record-breaking skyscraper. It has become one of the greatest stars in Hollywood. It appeared in the legendary King Kong, where the giant ape climbed to its summit. It has also been featured in classics such as Sleepless in Seattle, Elf, Independence Day, The Amazing Spider-Man, and countless other films. Today, visitors from around the globe travel to its observation decks on the 86th and 102nd floors. From here, the views are breathtaking. To the north lies the green oasis of Central Park. To the south, you'll see the Statue of Liberty standing proudly in New York Harbor. The Hudson River sparkles beneath the afternoon sun, while the endless skyline stretches toward the horizon. As night falls, the city transforms into a sea of lights. Millions of illuminated windows create a dazzling spectacle that has inspired artists, photographers, and filmmakers for generations. During the FIFA World Cup 2026, the Empire State Building is expected to light up in the colors of participating nations, celebrating football's greatest festival and welcoming supporters from around the world. Destination number 5. Brooklyn Bridge. Some bridges connect two pieces of land. The Brooklyn Bridge connects history with the future. Opened in 1883, it was one of the world's first steel wire suspension bridges and represented one of the greatest engineering achievements of its time. Stretching nearly 2 kilometers across the East River, the bridge links Manhattan and Brooklyn, carrying hundreds of thousands of commuters every day. Yet its true magic is found on the pedestrian walkway. Walking across the bridge offers one of the most spectacular panoramic views of New York City. Romantic locations. Thousands of couples have proposed here, choosing this historic landmark as the place where a new chapter of their lives begins. Destination number 6. Wall Street. Can a single street influence the global economy? The answer is yes. Welcome to Wall Street. Although only a few blocks long, this famous street has become the symbol of global finance. Here you'll find the New York Stock Exchange, the largest stock market in the world, where trillions of dollars change hands every day. Investment firms, financial institutions, and multinational corporations all operate within walking distance of one another. Decisions made here often ripple across international markets within seconds. Standing proudly near Wall Street is one of New York's most photographed sculptures, the Charging Bull. Weighing more than 3 tons, the bronze bull symbolizes strength, optimism, and economic growth. Millions of visitors rub its nose or horns each year, believing it will bring prosperity and good fortune. Nearby stands another powerful symbol, the Fearless Girl statue. Facing the mighty bull, she represents courage, determination, and the confidence to stand up to even the greatest challenges. Together, these two sculptures remind visitors that success is built on ambition, resilience, and fearless determination. Destination number 7. Broadway. If Hollywood is the capital of cinema, Broadway is the capital of live theater. Located in the heart of Manhattan, Broadway is home to more than 40 professional theaters. For over a century, it has been the dream destination for actors, singers, dancers, composers, and performers from around the world. This is where some of history's greatest musicals have captivated audiences. The Lion King, Hamilton, Wicked, Chicago, The Phantom of the Opera. These productions have entertained tens of millions of people and generated billions of dollars in revenue. Unlike movies, Broadway performances happen live. There are no second takes, no editing. Every performance depends entirely on the talent, discipline, and passion of the performers standing on stage. That unique connection between artists and audiences creates an unforgettable experience that simply cannot be replicated anywhere else. Watching a Broadway show isn't just entertainment. It's becoming part of a tradition that has inspired generations. Destination number 8, Fifth Avenue. Now let's step into one of the world's most famous shopping streets. Welcome to Fifth Avenue. Often ranked among the most expensive retail avenues on Earth, Fifth Avenue represents elegance, luxury, and timeless style. Here you'll find flagship stores from some of the world's most prestigious brands: Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Cartier, Rolex, Tiffany & Co., and many more. But Fifth Avenue is much more than a shopping destination. It's an architectural showcase where historic landmarks stand alongside modern skyscrapers. You'll pass the magnificent St. Patrick's Cathedral, the iconic Rockefeller Center, and several world-renowned museums. During the Christmas season, Fifth Avenue becomes truly magical. Storefront windows transform into elaborate works of art, attracting millions of visitors from around the globe. Walking along Fifth Avenue feels like stepping into a movie. Every block tells a different story. Every corner reflects another side of New York's extraordinary character. Destination number 9, Grand Central Terminal. Our next stop takes us to one of the most beautiful transportation hubs ever built. Welcome to Grand Central Terminal. Opened in 1913, this architectural masterpiece has served as the beating heart of New York's transportation network for more than a century. Every day, hundreds of thousands of commuters and visitors pass through its magnificent halls, making it one of the busiest railway terminals in the world. But Grand Central is far more than a train station. The moment you step inside, your eyes are naturally drawn upward to its breathtaking celestial ceiling. Painted with hundreds of golden stars and zodiac constellations, the ceiling transforms the main concourse into what feels like a gateway to the universe. At the center of the terminal stands the world-famous four-faced brass clock, one of New York's most iconic meeting points. For generations, friends, families, and travelers have gathered beneath this clock before beginning new adventures together. Grand Central has also become a favorite filming location for Hollywood. It has appeared in blockbuster movies including The Avengers, Men in Black, Madagascar, I Am Legend, and countless television series. Every corner of this historic terminal tells a story. It reminds us that New York is always moving, always growing, always welcoming people from around the world. And in 2026, many football fans arriving in New York will pass through Grand Central on their journey toward one unforgettable destination. Destination number 10, MetLife Stadium, the stage where football history will be written. And now, we arrive at the place every football fan has been waiting to see, MetLife Stadium. Although the stadium is physically located in East Rutherford, New Jersey, it is part of the greater New York metropolitan area and sits just a short drive from the heart of Manhattan. With a seating capacity of more than 82,000 spectators, MetLife Stadium ranks among the largest and most advanced sports venues in North America. Since opening in 2010, it has hosted some of the world's biggest sporting and entertainment events: NFL playoff games, the Super Bowl, Copa America, international football matches, concerts by global superstars, and in the summer of 2026, it will host the biggest event of them all, the FIFA World Cup Final. Imagine the atmosphere: more than 80,000 supporters filling every seat, millions more watching from giant screens across New York, billions of viewers tuning in from every corner of the globe, flags waving, national anthems echoing throughout the stadium, the tension before kickoff, every heartbeat synchronized, every pass, every tackle, every save, every goal, the entire football world holding its breath. Then, the referee blows the final whistle. One nation erupts in celebration. Players fall to their knees in tears. Families embrace. Fans sing with overwhelming joy. Confetti rains from the sky. Fireworks illuminate the night. And finally, the captain lifts the most famous trophy in world football, the FIFA World Cup trophy. In that single moment, history is written forever. Perhaps a legendary player will complete the greatest career in football history. Perhaps a young superstar will announce himself to the world. Perhaps an underdog nation will shock the planet. No one knows exactly what will happen. But one thing is certain: the world will never forget where it happened. MetLife Stadium, the place where football dreams become immortal. Why New York is the perfect World Cup host. Hosting the FIFA World Cup Final requires much more than a world-class stadium. It requires a city capable of welcoming millions of visitors from every culture, every language, and every corner of the globe. New York is that city. With 3 major international airports, one of the world's largest public transportation systems, thousands of hotels, countless restaurants, and unmatched entertainment, New York offers an experience unlike anywhere else. Whether you're watching a match, exploring museums, walking through Central Park, shopping on Fifth Avenue, watching a Broadway musical, or simply enjoying a slice of New York pizza, every moment becomes part of an unforgettable journey. This city never asks where you're from. It simply invites you to become part of its story. That spirit of diversity, unity, and opportunity reflects everything football represents. Football brings people together, and no city brings people together quite like New York. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through one of the world's greatest cities. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because our journey across the FIFA World Cup 2026 host cities is just getting started. In the next episode, we'll travel west to another legendary destination, Los Angeles, the entertainment capital of the world, and another spectacular host city for the FIFA World Cup 2026. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and we'll see you in the next adventure.